But anyway, it's with great joy that I am introducing our first speaker, Elaine Riddick, and her story is one that's unfortunately very is somewhat common and not told. And we're so appreciative that she wanted to come and speak in this. I think this is the largest crowd you said, Elaine? Oh, yeah, but she'll do great. And so let's give her. Elaine was a victim of eugenics in North Carolina. The Eugenics Board of North Carolina sterilized her without her permission when she was 14 years old. So she's here to talk to us about how she's been building a culture of life. So let's give her a very warm welcome.
Thank you. Oh God. Oh God. I'm not going to start because I'm here to talk about eugenics, and I'm here to talk about what it feels like to be a pro-lifer. Thank God. Thank God. I was 14. I was raped. I was from a poverty area. My grandmother was illiterate. The social worker goes to my grandmother and coerces her into signing away my womanhood. But my grandmother, being illiterate, she did not understand what sterilization, tubercle ligation was, so she signed away my womanhood. Signing away my womanhood, meaning that she gave the authorities, my government, the right to go into my body and invade it. By my means saying invading my body means killing off my womb so I wouldn't be able to produce children. They aborted all of my children, every single one. And God said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth in His image. Amen. How can you ever get to see the image of God when they are aborting Him? Abortion is murder. God said, thou shalt not kill. Shall not kill. Abortion. If you give a person a gun, that's murder. If they shoot you and kill you. If you abort a baby, that's murder. What's the difference? Murder is murder. There's no difference. The state of North Carolina started sterilizing. They sterilized 7,600 people, young boys and young girls, women and men. 2,999 little boys and girls under the age of what? Under the age of 19. Little boys and girls, 8 and 9 years old, their bodies are taken away from them. Their manhood, their womanhood, their womb, their babies, they killed them. They killed their womb. So this is why I am a pro-lifer. My government, California killed over 20,000, sterilized over 20,000 people. The United States says that they only sterilized 65,000 people. That's what they have recorded. What about the ones that's not recorded? Atlanta, Georgia, 3,300. Virginia, 11,000. Hey, we're almost up to 65,000 now. Somebody don't know how to do the math. If 32 states within the United States did this to its citizens, then somebody got lost in the era. You know, this, I'm sure it's over millions of people. Okay, we want to talk about the eugenics for a few minutes. The eugenics was a group of men. Every state had a board, eugenics board. Okay, the eugenics were the ones that okay and approved for a child to be sterilized or the babies to be aborted. Okay, so here's what the eugenics did. The lady, the social worker, goes to the eugenics board.
You can only pull down this sign.
She tells him, well, this person is feeble-minded, and I think this person should be sterilized. I think their womb should be taken from them. So the eugenics board, not really reading the history of the person, agrees to do it. That's not good government. This is not good government. Everybody have the right to life. Every baby, every child. One thing I want you to know is that God planted a seed in your womb, in your body. When he told the woman to go out and be fruitful, he told the man to go out and sweat by his brow to support his family. How can your government do this to you? How can they play God with your life? How can they take this away from you? Planned Parenthood, they're not God. Margaret Singer is not God. And I'm going to tell you something that I do want you to leave with today. I want you to know that if God gave you breath, if he blew his breath in your body, then he wanted you to be here. He wanted you to be here. It was your time to be on this face of this earth. It was your time. He wanted you to be on earth. He planted that seed in that body for you to be on earth. But when here come these abortionists coming and saying, kill that seed. You're killing God's will. You're killing life. You're killing God's life. None of it belonged to you. None of it belonged to me. It all belonged to God. God. I don't have the right to do nothing. All I have the right to do is breathe God's breath. That's the only thing I have the right to do. Thank you.
Thank you for that emotional testimony.